Howdy, and welcome back to another episode of Malenia's Arsenal. In this one, I'm doing another dagger. So I'm realizing the daggers are kind of just guns, and I've collected some equipment. But we're doing Reduvia this time, and I know my loadout looks absolutely ludicrous compared to normal. I want to try something just a little bit different just for this weapon. Let's go ahead and read the Reduvia first. So, jagged dagger with a distinctive curved blade, used by the noble servants of the Lord of Blood. This dagger rips the flesh as it enters, inflicting blood loss with sickening efficacy, not efficiency. A proud testament to the success of its vicious design, this weapon is perpetually coated in blood. And then Reduvia Bloodblade is the skill. Slash with the wicked dagger, transforming its never drying bloodstains into airborne blades that cause blood loss. Can be fired in rapid succession. So you can just hit L2 over and over to use it. It does a lot of bleed buildup. It does good damage. Both of these things, very important. And let's see. As for this, actually, I'm kind of curious. So I'm going to test a couple things real quick. So basically, the idea behind this is Reduvia is a gun. Okay, so first of all, let's see. We go up to 563. There's like no way that's worthwhile, right? It's a gun. You hit L2, you shoot the opponent, and they take massive damage. Eliminates all FP use, doesn't even matter here. So what the whole goal of this is going to be was to see just how effectively it can fight Malenia at range right now. And for reference, I gathered a couple other things. I gathered this, the Shard of Alexander, and the Godfrey icon. Godfrey icon doesn't do anything here, so I'm not using it. But this is a damage stacking build set up right now. The only way it could be better is if I went like RTSR instead. Or I guess I should say Red Feather Branch Sword. It would get you slightly more damage, but it's probably not worthwhile. You can take this off, get to 550 or something. I wonder if this actually affects it. Hold on. Let's test this. So there's a few things to test here. First of all, does this work? Because it works on a lot of other projectiles. So we get 642 or 643. So no, it doesn't. Hello, yeah, tiny kitty cat. So let's go ahead and put this back on. So as you can see already, it does massive damage to her with very little setup. So we're probably back to 642 damage, yeah. And then with the Ash of War Scarabon, we're talking... Oh, come on. 627 damage. Okay. Oh, that hit me too. Okay. So we're giving up like 15 damage per swing. That's not much. Okay. That was me positioned poorly from the beginning. I went way too heavy on the stamina. But yeah, so this is basically the idea. I'm going to see if this works. I was also doing a lot of swapping around and stuff. So now this time, let's go ahead and pop a few more items. The things that everybody should have, really. Crab, I recommend to everybody. It's really easy to get as well. You just talk to Boggart, buy the necklace, buy one shrimp at least, one crayfish. What is it? It's not crab, it's like shrimp or something. And then he'll move to Altus Plateau when you move. Prawn, that's what it is. And then you can buy infinite of that, and you can kill him there, and then you could just take his thing from there. No, you don't. Oh, she goes under that. Okay. Good to know. But, like, this thing does massive damage. This thing does, like, does more damage than a greatsword does. For, like, no effort. Although it seems to whiff a little bit. You can get an extra hit on it if you're point blank with it, but that's kind of dangerous at times. So we just outrange here instead. Ooh. I don't know how to dodge Waterfowl Dance in light load. We'll give this like 1 or 2 more attempts. And then we'll actually swap to a moveset that can handle her taking damage and stuff. Because the whole idea of this, basically all that you do is you take out Blue Dancer Charm. And put on Great Shield Talisman, right? And then you just put on normal armor. And you can stay at mid-range. And this is the really effective strategy, I think. Even though I've died a couple times with it. With the amount of FP that it costs, it goes up by 1 for each of the different pieces you have on, or don't have on. And I know it causes her to dodge, but like... And maybe free aiming might work better? Who knows? Let me throw another. Yep. And that's basically how this weapon works. Yeah, there you go. I was rolling too much and trying to move too much last time when she was going for it. Oh no. Like, even if I'm not getting bleed procs, the damage on it is massive, right? And with this amount of FP, I guess I didn't show my stats, did I? Did I? I'll show them in a second. Let's just walk away from this, yeah. We'll back off. If we stay mid-range like this, even if she goes for Waterfowl, we're completely safe. Another? Nope. Don't show fear. Remember that. Oh, I can push advantage from that distance. Okay. And then we take the win on that phase. See, not so bad already. And this thing is like dirt cheap to use. So we're only down 140 FP, which might sound like a lot, but maybe we can free aim it on her? Nope. Sad. Now, the only issue I will have is if she does Attack of the Clones, right, in phase 2. So we just have to stop her from doing that. And there it is, of course. Left, right. Or we could outrange it. Oh, nope. I didn't realize you had to roll that one. So if you're outranging it, you have to roll the last 3 attacks she does. Let's give it one more attempt like this, because I think we have it now. And then the only change would be probably putting on a shield, right? Two-handed during Attack of the Clones specifically. Which at this point, I mean, how much is... Oh, I mean, Blue Dancer is still giving us a lot of damage. Okay. I don't know if this shield will be enough, but we'll try it. She staggers on that one. This thing does a lot of bleed build up with the weapon art. I've been meaning to test some more dodges. So here's a question for you guys. Would you guys like a really in-depth guide for how to fight Malenia? Because I think I could do one of those coming up soon. Like, with a little more practice. Oh, that was an awkward positioning. Oh, no. So that's part of the issue with this setup, right? Like, I can't take damage here, really. One hit does over half my health. Half of her attacks probably one-shot me. I really hate it when she dodges into her dodge moveset. Feels really jank to me. As you can see, her AI is really different when you're using, like, only projectiles. It gets a little awkward. She does a lot of the kick. She does a lot of this attack, and she does way more waterfowl. Because all she wants to do is close the gap. Those are her main gap closers. So it makes sense. It's just... She's gonna... Okay, yeah. That's a place where you can just hit a button. If she does the fading slash. I know I've been over that before. Alright, let's run. Roll into it. Walk forward and walk back. We can just throw until she dies, I thought. Oh, how I was wrong. Oh well. And now this time for phase 2, we've got the tier, right? The Opaline tier. Alright, and now we just go ham. Only like 2 of those hit, huh? I think we're probably good to like still force her to kick, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, screw that. Nope. Why'd she do that so close? Typically, when you're that close and you're staggering her, she shouldn't do that. What she's supposed to do is she's supposed to do the other kick. There we go. No, we're keeping Reduvia on. And now I have less endurance this build, so I don't actually know. Can I... I can probably stay in medium load with what I like, right? Honestly. Yeah. And like we give up 40 damage to have pure tanking capabilities. Now there is also another option. With the Ash of War for this, I don't have it. What was I thinking? I was gonna say you could put like no skill on this shield. That way you can always have your shield ready. But yeah, no, this is basically the same build, but we give up 10 to 15% damage for the ability to take whatever hits we want or need. The only sad part is this goes from having, what, 90 casts, 88 casts, to having like 60 casts. That's still really good, honestly. And honestly, for most of this combat, yeah, 544, like... Now we can just, like, be up close with this, right? We can do, like, double hits. Yeah, okay. Lure her in. Then you just start wailing on her, right? Get more bleed procs with it. I mean, I like this, too. She didn't do the follow-up, huh? I mean, this feels stronger, honestly. Just because we can play more aggressive. I'm surprised she didn't do a follow-up there, honestly. We hit this here in case she dashes at us. Yeah, I don't know. This feels better. Alright. I tried to free aim in case she... Oh, please just bleed her. Come on. Alright, we'll give it... I mean, obviously we're just going to go until we win. I think... Honestly think this is about the best setup. You probably don't... Oh, I actually am still at 5 cost, huh? Yeah, not 6. So, like, with this build, what I would probably do is go to 6 cost, and I would change to Lord of Blood's Exaltation, right? Why didn't I just two-hand the shield there, now that I think about it? Yeah, because I could Great Shield Talisman as well. What's the difference? It's 5 guard boost difference. So let's do that. And now we probably have answers to all of her issues. By the way, as you can tell, this is what happens when I try a very different playstyle from what I'm used to. I just do so much worse. Then we go to town on her. You throw one there just in case she does her triple slash. And then we just heal here in this case. You can see 6 FP feels like a lot. I feel like she wants to waterfowl here. Yeah. Whoops. It was a little bit too close on that, but that's okay. I mean, I don't even mind making that trade. Like, look at that. Like, it's really hard for her to... Whoopsie. Alright, that one I deserve. It's really hard for her to combat this bleed setup, honestly. And you could run Lord of Bloods with this as well, again. For that 20% damage boost, which would basically make up everything that you lost from the Blue Dancer's Charm and stuff. We'll just throw out a couple more, right? We'll heal here again. Now the only issue is right now I don't have any blue flasks on me. So I won't have enough for phase 2, and that's very sad. There we go. Oh right, I still have this flask set up. Okay. And since we can't even really use Reduvia, let's heal and then let's run in and just go to town, right? Until she kicks. That's okay. We take those trades. There we go. Okay, so daggers really make it seem like she doesn't want to, We'll do it. Nope. We were a little too slow on that. That's okay. Oh, my. Ah, I've never had to dodge that from there. That should have been a win, too. I assumed she was going to go for waterfowl or something. So this might be... This weapon's not even bad. I'm just playing poorly with it because I'm trying I'm trying a completely different playstyle than what I'm used to. And I think Reduvia is actually really good against her, honestly. And you gotta think... This is New Game 7, right? No, you don't. No, you don't, again. So, like... This is scaled up health and damage and stuff, right? Think about this if I were to run, like in New Game 1, with this much arcane at least. I don't know if dexterity actually affects the weapon damage, or the weapon art damage. Wow. She's probably gonna waterfowl here soon, right? Like, it would be to her advantage to do so, I would say. Maybe if we throw one more at her? Yeah. We'll heal off that. Ooh, it just whiffed. And she didn't continue pushing pressure for some reason? That's weird. You see, actually, when I'm swinging with the weapon art there, I'm already too slow. If she chose a better punish, that could be dangerous for me there. After her roundhouse kick, I mean. There we go. You just have to. You're already committed. You either take the death or you hope she dies trying. And now we are super tanky. We just run in there. I think that's a pretty worthwhile trade. Now we probably need to slow down a little bit with our punishes for if she tries to do more dangerous attacks. Oh, come on, game. There we go. We have to get her out of that loop. She's going to sprint at us. And now I'm going to heal when I find a chance. There we go. No jump? Okay. Sorry, that was free aim. I'm not very good at it. But I knew if I wasn't free aiming, that would whiff. So, ouch. Now she probably wants to do... Yeah, flower. There we go. I think we're going to run out of FP before we kill her with it, but that should be fine, I hope, at least. I went in a little early. Sad. I don't know, honestly, if you do... Alright. I mean, I'm like way too far away for her to even land that, is honestly what's happening there. Yeah. I want a chance to heal, though, lady. Alright, here we go. I'll take this trade. It was a terrible trade for me, honestly. Truly terrible. Oh, I might be dead here, huh? Hold on. I don't know what to do in this situation. I mean, actually, the R2s themselves do significant damage, it turns out. You just have to be a little close. I'm gonna roll through that, and then we're gonna R2 a couple more times. And they're fast enough. Okay. You know, maybe I should have tried using the R2s on her as well until the, or before the end there, but this weapon performed alright. And, like, most of those deaths were me trying some funky stuff and trying to play differently than how I typically play. Let's go ahead and fight Moog. I don't see it going nearly as well. It depends. He's really weak to bleed, honestly. So very possibly what we could do... I don't know, right? Like, maybe we just try to turbo him down with bleed instead of Great Shield. Oh yeah, we're not going to need the Great Shield Talisman. So we'll swap to this. And honestly, we don't use much of a shield at all, but it's no harm having it. Can we wear the brass shield, by the way? So look at this. This is another good example. So I'm in medium load right now with... Even with a 7-pound shield, 7-weight shield, and 2.5, let's see, how heavy can I go for... So 9 is too much. 8.5 is still too much. Do we have 6.5? So we can go to 7, right? So look at this. We can go to 14 weight without weight boosting or anything at 34 endurance. So I know I normally run 50 endurance, but you don't really need to. I could be like a fraction of that, honestly. Okay. I'm ready, Moog. You don't scare me. He kind of scares me, honestly. Those 16 levels could go a far way into getting you, like, tons of other things. Wow, that hit me, huh? That just hit me, huh? This is why I don't fight him on the stairs, by the way. It's super awkward. And I'm just throwing away health trying to fight him on the stairs. He bleeds in 2 hits. Base. I swear, I find him harder than Malenia. I'm just bad at his fight, though, honestly. I also think his fight warrants not running uh, Lloyd's Sword Ring, Ritual Sword Talisman, right? We need to get as much punish damage as we can here, because he's probably going to go into his phase transition. Yeah, okay. I don't think we get the kill, but it's pretty close. We're going to heal. We're going to take a step back, and we're going to throw these, because he sweeps. Yeah. Oh, thank you. You're so kind, dude. Excuse me? Maybe he's not kind. Because I'm sorry, that wasn't very fair, now was it? Gotta say, I think I recommend this weapon for fighting Moog. Yeah, big time. That kinda, I know I took a lot of hits there, but that really trivialized Moog. And I don't have a third boss prepared anymore. So that's probably where I'll call it. So honestly, I think this weapon is really good against both Moog and Malenia. He has worse bleed resist than Malenia, that's funny. I think you can do a lot to buff it in ways that just make the weapon art carry you. I think this weapon could, with just weapon art alone, it could probably carry you through the entire game. And its stat requirements are so low. I think it's a very strong weapon. Anyway, sorry I did 2 daggers in a row. I'm kind of hooked on the idea that daggers are guns, and really good guns at that. So, anyway, I will end it there. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Well, actually, real quick, don't forget, if you like the video, leave a like. If you'd like to help choose a weapon, leave a comment. It always helps a lot, and I honestly read every comment, and I enjoy all the things you say, and I love responding. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really helps a lot, and I want to keep growing, and I want to see where we can take this channel, you know? And when the DLC comes out, there's only so much to be had with that. Like, there's so much to do there. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.